Hey guys, how you doing today? So welcome to day 8 of the Billionaire Realtor 30 Days Sales Challenge. I'm Dr. Stephen Akintayo and I'm super excited. On this day, I want to share with you on selling luxury. Many years ago, I moved to Dubai to sell real estate. And I was coming from Nigeria where values of properties were lesser than $1,000. Now I'm here. The least property I had was $300,000, and it's not even pricey. We're talking of 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, $200,000. Of course, today it's now way higher than that in Dubai to even get that. And it was tough when I started, but I had to quickly learn how to sell luxury. One of the first things I said to myself, I don't know too many people here, what can I do? What are some of the strategies? And the first strategy I used was social media. I first worked hard on what we call social proof, lifestyle marketing. I needed to up my lifestyle. Of course, I could afford to do that because I wasn't new to business. And, we had, in the first 1 year, we had invested about $1 million in our Dubai operations. And so I was comfortable enough to make those kind of decisions. One of the things I had to do was to move to Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, get myself a Rolls Royce, get myself a driver, and intentionally also virtually every week I was doing something luxurious, lifestyle experiences, and I was good in adventure, right? And I was documenting and using social media to do that. I also had started a show in Nigeria called Investment Chat on a Rolls Royce. And so I continued the shooting, but with very, very successful CEOs in Dubai. And Dubai gave me a better ambience. It just gives the beautiful feel of luxury and what I stood for. As I had shot video clips also from a Rolls Royce that I was using to push out contents and talking. And before I knew it, one of my videos got over 10 million views. Don't buy this, buy that, right? So in one of those Rolls Royce shooting, I decided to do short clips, right, for TikTok. So I pointed at the Rolls Royce. I said, don't buy Rolls Royce, buy real estate. Because if you buy a Rolls Royce, right, the value will go down over time. But if you buy a real estate, the value will go up off the roof. And it went viral. Everybody started doing their own version on TikTok. And before you know it, I had social proof that was helpful, that when I say come buy a property, one of the highest properties I was selling them was $46 million. And it was easy to begin to attract high net worth individuals who could buy those kind of property. So number one tool, if you're going to sell expensive properties like what GTEx sells in the UK, in the US, in Dubai, and sometimes in Nigeria as well, can be said to be expensive, aka luxury. Not necessarily because it's luxury in those parts of the world, but because most of us selling are based here in Nigeria. By the time you convert any money to dollar, right, it's already turned to, technically, it's luxury to the people who are attempting to buy it. So as much as it may not be a luxurious product, you have to know that you must market it in with a luxury mindset. So social media becomes the major tool. So a few activities I want you to start doing on social media. Number one, practice the 60-20-20 rule. 60-20-20 rule. Basically, what do I mean? 60% of your content on social media, if you're going to practice this rule, should, and this is very powerful, 60% of your content, if you're going to practice this rule, you should make sure that it's just talking about the industry. It's not come and buy something. It's just talking generally about who you are, what you do, the industry, and amazing development around the real estate sector. Then the last 20% should talk about what you are doing to add value to the industry. Like this kind of challenge is my own 20%, next 20%. Because this challenge, I'm not necessarily telling you come and buy property from me, but I'm helping people in the industry, in the real estate industry sector, to improve. Whether you sell for our company or not, you've learned something of exceptional value in these 30 days, right? And so it's my 20% of giving back to the sector. What are you doing for the sector should be the number of, so if you have 10 posts, 6 posts should just generally talk about the industry. It could be image of the tallest building in the world, analyzing it. It could be a law in real estate. It could be something, right? Then 20% should now be what you are doing. Another 2 posts, which if you are posting 10 in a day, another 2 posts should be what you are doing in that sector. Oh, today we did an inspection with an amazing client today. You didn't say come and buy, but that's a good post about things you're doing. The last 2 posts, if you're doing 10 posts a day, is now the one you will say, I have this property in this location. This is the price. This is the promo. This is the deadline for you to buy that property. Okay, so that's the approach you want to use, the 60-20-20 rule to social media marketing, whether you're selling luxury or any other thing. The next thing is to build your personal profile. So assignment number 1 today, I want you to watch my own profile, and the admin will post my personal profile. And I want you to replicate your own version of my own profile, right? Understand that people don't buy product, they buy individuals. So if you can't brand yourself for us to even understand who you are, what you've done, your antecedent, and why you're doing what you're doing today, and where you're going, right? So your profile should contain your past, your present, and your future. Then you are not building a luxury brand that will make people want to buy things that are expensive from you. And this is the reason why most brokers, most property agents prefer to only sell something cheap, right? Because they think they are cheap themselves. They already feel nobody will spend big money, luxury money, huge money. HNIs will not do business with them. But that's an assumption. That is a conclusion you've derived, you've analyzed, you decide to give yourself just based on your analysis of yourself. So why not just work on yourself so that you are luxury yourself? You think luxury, you buy luxury, you talk luxury, and you can sell luxury. And one of those ways, absolutely, is to have a profile, is to have an image, is to work on your image, work on your profile, work on the perception of how people will be able to see your story, see you, and be able to perceive who you are. Invest in that, right? So assignment number 1, to build a luxury brand, have your personal profile, both video version and text version. Assignment number 2, change all your social media profile today and edit your bio and put those profile there. Dr. Stephen Akitayo is this, is this, is this. Whatever your name is, go there. Your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your page, all of them. Assignment number 3, do a digital photo shoot of yourself. Do it, right? Some of you may not have good money. Let your friend shoot you with their iPhone. Get another friend that knows how to do photo editing well. Let them edit it. But dress well. Dress corporate. If you want to put on tie, put on a suit. Look good. Many people want to sell property worth 100 million, worth $1 million, $5 million, but they don't look $5 million. And then we're seeing on your page a bottle of you taking alcohol and you're in party. I'm not going to respect you that way. I won't take you serious that way. I will assume that if I even do business with you, you're going to use my money to party, right? Now, this is not to say you shouldn't party if you need to relax, but that shouldn't be the first thing we see on your profile. So you need to be able to brand your profile in a way that when we come to your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your TikTok page, we can see some resemblance of seriousness, of somebody going places, of somebody with a mission, somebody with a strategy. I think when you package yourself that way, you have a higher chance of going far. Next, still under social media, teaching on luxury now, right? This is going to be a series part, so I have to do part 2 later. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 9, so we're going to treat part 2 of this, but let's take one more two under social media, right? Number 2 on social media, and this is very important. Follow those you admire. So I'm going to give you the next assignment. Look for 10 people who are exceptionally successful in real estate in Nigeria. I'm talking of brokers and developers. I follow them. Another 10 people in Dubai, follow them. Another 10 people in the UK. Another 10 people in the US. And you're not following them to copy them. You just want to be inspired by their moves, by their talk, by their courage and how they do things, right? You need to follow those that are already where you are going. They will inspire you to know you can get there. Okay, number next, comment on their page, right? Compliment them. Some of you just see role models and you don't even say anything. How will you ever build relationship with them? Many of you watching me right now, oh, I love Dr. Steve, but you never comment on my post. In your mind, I will never see it, Abby. Continue, right? Comment. I've had people meet me eventually because I told my staffer, this person has been consistent on my page for 3 years. I want to meet them, right? So drop positive things, drop compliments. Sometimes just enter their DM. Just say, God bless you. I watched this particular video. You did a great job. Like, there's nothing wrong if you can enter my DM and tell me how this particular video is changing your life, right? Number next, share with your own followers the impact of your role models and your mentors. You see, who you follow determines what follows you. When you show the quality of people that inspire you, what we often fail to realize is that you are indirectly going to be attracting those same people, right? In other words, you are going to be indirectly attracting people like them. Am I making sense at all? Right? Because when you work with the wise, you'll be wise, and wiser people will identify with you. So by talking about great role models, other great role models will be willing to identify with you because they realize you're a grateful person. You're a very grateful person. And last but not the least, you need to be confident. You can't sell luxury or pricey properties if you're not confident. Great salespeople are very confident people. I'm sure some of you like my confidence, huh? I wasn't born with it. I learned it. Right? So you can learn confidence. And guess what else helps your confidence? Consistency. If you do things over and over and over and over again, you get bold, confident at it. And confidence is sexy, particularly for sales, right? Your customer will want to buy from you when you just ooze out confidence, the aura of boldness, audacity. And trust me, some will not like it. So don't assume everybody will like you for being confident. Some will hate your guts. But that's sexy too, right? Not everybody should like you. Some people should hate you, and they just make your story more beautiful. I tell people, your haters spread your story better than your lovers, right? And sometimes haters overrate their powers. When your haters talk about you with so much rage and anger, they think those listening are always also hating you. But how many of you have noticed that those listening only end up going to do research on the person they just hated on, right? And many times, many of those who are my biggest supporters today, biggest clients today, were once my haters, or were people my haters promoted me to them. In fact, my haters marketed me more than my lovers do. So, be confident. Show that aura that you know what you're doing. Now, there's a thin line between confidence and pride. and arrogance. You can be confident and be humble and admit what you don't know and still show confidence in that, and ask for help and still show confidence in that. So confidence is not, just raising shoulders and being rude and saucy. No. One of the proof of confidence is courtesy. You just have the aura. You're magnanimous, you're gracious, you're kind, you're good, and you can talk nicely. It's part of confidence. So work on that. We'll see in part 2 as we learn more about selling luxury, okay? Bye-bye. Don't forget to do your assignments. Don't forget your assignments. Don't forget to join the community. Be active in the community. Listen to your team leaders in the community. And hey, let's go. A new week has started. And remember, we're giving gifts for the best salesperson. We gave one for the person who sold the highest, and congratulations once again for the winner of our first week of this challenge. Congratulations, you got a cash gift and you got a certificate. Woo! Well, if you didn't win that, you should attempt to win this nice new week challenge, right? Be the one to win. The winner doesn't have two heads. So, I love you. Bye-bye.
Next is the profile video of Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the chairman of G-Text Holdings. Dr. Stephen Akintayo is a globally renowned investment coach, real estate mogul, and philanthropist of African descent. He is the chairman of G-Text Holdings, which operates across the US, UK, Dubai, and Nigeria, with multiple subsidiaries. He is also the founder of the Stephen Akintayo Foundation, SAF. He's a member of the Forbes Business Council and a recipient of several prestigious awards, including the Forbes Best of Africa Leading Investment Coach and Real Estate Mogul by Forbes Best of Africa Award, 2023. Dr. Akintayo spearheads a $200 million expansion project in the U.S., solidifying his impact in global real estate. His vision is to control 25,000 green and smart homes across 4 continents and have a real estate portfolio of $40 billion under management by 2035. Through the Stephen Akintayo Foundation, he aims to empower 1 million entrepreneurs by 2050, offering grants and mentorship to drive financial independence and sustainable development. An advocate for wealth creation education, he founded the Stephen Akintayo University. Robert Kiyosaki, John Maxwell, Brian Tracy, Grant Cardone, Ryan Serhat, Sam Adeyemi, Les Brown, Dan Locke, and Dr. Cosmas Maduka are among the many facilitators at Stephen Akintayo University and authored 45 books, including Billionaire Habits. They are available on Amazon or visit store.stephenakintayo.com. He hosts investment chat in a Rolls-Royce and other influential platforms, featuring global thought leaders. Despite humble beginnings in Maiduguri, Nigeria, Dr. Akintayo overcame adversity to build a multi-billion-dollar empire. He holds degrees in microbiology, strategic leadership, and real estate investment, and is a Harvard alumnus. Driven by social impact, he launched the Mercy Food Bank, aiming to feed 1 billion people by 2050. Dr. Akintayo loves adventures like travel, skydiving, scuba diving, hot air balloon experience, swimming and golfing, and many more adventures. He's married and blessed with children, and continues to inspire through his transformative vision, leadership, and philanthropy. To invite Dr. Stephen Akintayo for a speaking engagement, kindly visit www.stephenakintayo.com/booking or email ea@stephenakintayo.com. Next training for today.
Tell your story. I started from nothing. See where I am today. See what's happening to me today. You must tell a story. Okay? I was sharing with you my flying down from Abuja to Lagos with President Obasanjo. I've had built relationship with Obasanjo that, trust me, flying down with him is no big deal. But it's no big deal to me does not mean it's no big deal to my potential customer. You see why we miss it now? Because we just feel, we do this thing all the time now. But it's a big deal to your. So you must be able to tell the story in a way that it heightens the big deal for your what? For your customer. And I say, hey, is it no normal? Baba, me and Baba, we're good. Right? We're always meeting here and there, worldwide. Don't do that. Are we learning at all? Don't normalize greatness. Tell your neighbor, don't normalize greatness. Don't normalize greatness. I just say, oh, where will be any millions? No. That million will make somebody do business with you. You say, are you kidding me? So you are earning million for this business? You have more people talking to you that they want to join you in the business, and they become your recruit. You have more customers saying, for people to be doing business with you, for you to be earning millions, you are the kind of person they should work with. Okay, so we want to have, I think we'll do it in batches of 4, and then you change it again, another batch of people, So we give everyone who has earned commission. It doesn't matter, even if the commission is 200,000. Tell your story. We're learning? Okay, who wants to go first? What does low pitch signifies? Lack of confidence, having low self-esteem. Please be very polite in asking for people's contact because they don't owe you their contact and they are sensitive about it. So, the right words. Yes. And I love your smile, by the way. She's blushing already. Okay. So simple, nothing long, straightforward. Make sense? Yes. Are we sure? Yes. Now, the compliment I gave her, sometimes you start with it. Right? And don't overdo it so that it doesn't look as if you want to ask her out. So you must blend it. So, and that's where what will help you so that she knows you are not trying to ask her out. Who can guess? You're complimenting the person's hair, you're complimenting the person's clothes, particularly the opposite sex. What will help them know that you are not? Yes. No. I'm saying you can even comment her hair. That's fine. Her hair, makeup, her shirt. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes. If it's too long. Yeah. Impression, yeah. Yes. Also, absolutely, those two things powerful. Another thing is also using masa, right? Being professional, and the only way is by being courteous. So a guy who just wants to treat you is even going to have, what's your name, the girl? How you, babe? Right? All of that, but you're using ma. Even if the person is your age mate, if you're already using ma, if you already use sa, you're already telling the person, I'm professional. And like he said, don't make it too long. Go straight to the business just after that compliment. Those little things are very important. Okay? Yes. You said something about what makes you unique if you don't have a unique identity, right? There's nothing wrong telling the person I'm for premium. Some of them are not joke and say, but we are not rich. You say, man, people who talk like this are actually the people I'm looking for. Because rich people don't always say they are rich. The person will blush more. You see? But let them know straight up. I'm not, many of us don't know that rich people hate pretenders. If you are coming to me for money, tell me. I'm serious. And I don't mind if the value is there. But for it to corner, like snake, like you have different agenda. And I will just be looking at you. Okay, come. Do you see my point now? Be straight. People love when you are direct. It's money, I'm looking for money. I only did. But guess what? I didn't send a message for that. And that's the last time I put money in their personal account. I won't do it again. Right? I'm not making sense of that. And it's happened one of my leaders in Abuja, and he did it. But because I like him at that, I'm sorry, sir. I said, don't do it again. Right? Don't do it again. And the next time I tested him again. He came with the amount. I still gave him. He said, because really, even last time, I didn't intend to keep the and let nobody tell you otherwise. These are honest facts here. Make sense? But learn the same way we are talking of elevator speech. Craft your answer for those kind of conversations. Craft it, write it down, rehearse it over and over. So you already are. Even for men. By the way, we men have the same problem. One of my friends went to a woman's house to sell property to her. One day just held his hand. While they were talking, she took his hand and put in her breast. Right, so it happens to women too. It's not all this. It happens to women too. Okay, we just don't like. Women just don't enjoy saying it in public. Am I making sense at all? My eyes have seen a lot in my life. Right? But women don't say it. Of course, women like to, can you believe? Hey, come and hear this. Hey, this. Guess who was? Women say it. But men, maybe occasionally amongst ourselves, we discuss it, but we don't want to say that in public. But men go through a whole lot of such harassment. And it's biblical. Did Joseph not go through it? Men go through it. Powerful women are like that. Powerful women. They are like that. So even me, when I'm dealing with powerful women, guess what? I quickly introduce my wife into the equation. Right? And powerful women are more dangerous than powerful men. Can I say that to you? Powerful women. Crossing them is what? Than powerful men. I'm not joking. A powerful man, you can say no and he will leave you alone. A powerful woman, she asks you out and you said no. In her mind already, you've embarrassed her. She's already feeling and she wants to deal with you. That's why Potiphar's wife had to lie. Joseph ran away. We could have ended that issue. He's not doing. I called Joseph and said, Joseph, it was a mistake. Let's move on. How many of you agree with me? Joseph would never have told Potiphar. But powerful women, no, you rejected me. I will show you. I will show you. So may you not have crisis with a powerful woman. Right? May you not. They are very unforgiving. So for me, when I deal with women, I quickly introduce my wife. Even when I'm dealing with powerful couples as well. I've had situations where I'm dealing with a powerful couple and his wife, because a lot of, by the way, I noticed this with my brand and hear this, and some of you men may end up having that issue. One way or the other, I have recently discovered that wives of very successful people admire me a lot. Right? And some of them even do it to the detriment of saying it to their husbands. Have you not heard of one guy, Dr. Stephen? And men ego now. Who is he? What did he achieve? That's just lousy. You know, there are people way more successful. You women, sha. Some of them, it then becomes a situation by, and now I'm your fan, and the husband is there. Right? Oh, we thank God for your life. We thank God for what you're doing. So what do I quickly do? The next time I'm visiting such person, I bring my wife. And thank God my wife is also like that. She will have kneeled down for the husband. How are you, sir? Ah, thank you, sir. Equation. So wisdom is profitable to direct to. Else, the man if you say you are eyeing after his wife, and is it gigolo they call them? Is it gigolo? And it's been gigolo you've been doing. That's how you've been getting money. You go after wives of rich people, or you go after women that are older and more successful and all of that. Am I making sense at all? So, wisdom, introduce your. And I'm lucky to also have way older women who are very successful, who admire what I do. So, what I do is I bring my wife in quickly, right? Not even because of them, but because of spouse, because of other people around, because of, do you get what I'm saying? Who can start creating stories and insinuations? Are we learning at all? So you have to be wise in doing sales business. Come on, I think this is good. We hardly hear how to treat topics like this. Oh. Right, this is a very good topic to treat. Okay, any more questions? Any more? Okay. What's the time? Is our food ready? Eh? 8:27. Once it's 9, let me know. We'll go and eat. We'll rehearse it as well. And that is flexibility in networking. Flexibility in networking. Okay? So, and please take note. I don't want anybody with their phone. Take note of this. This is a very important topic. You must know that as you try to sell, you need to build relationship. Whether you're a developer, whether you're a realtor, whatever title you have to build, relationship is key. Another word for what I'm talking about is called relational intelligence. What do I call it? So let's assume, and we're going to rehearse this as well. You are networking with a very high net worth, powerful person, okay, and you're discussing. You must be flexible to quickly begin to discover the areas of do nots. The areas of what? Do not. I'll give an example. I was a very powerful person, and I'm a Trump fan. Okay? And as we were talking, person was saying, I even wanted to go buy a property in America. When I did a tour, I realized that it's likely Trump was going to win. If it was the day of election, and from look of things, Trump was going to win. And I just decided to say, you know what? I'm not buying. And me, I'm a Trump guy. What do you think I should do? Should I now start hardline? Trump is not like that, too. You have a wrong impression of Trump. Let me just who Donald Trump is. Are we learning at all? So you must quickly begin to, while you are talking to brand relational intelligence, quickly begin to notice that it's called biases. What are their biases? Be quick to notice it and be quick to make them comfortable. right? To find a neutral ground, including if those are also your strong values. Am I making sense at all? Why? As you rise higher, many of those you do business with will not be of the same faith with you, will not be of the same marital orientation with you, will not be of the same, whatever it is you hold dear, they will not be. So if you keep, in fact, they may hate your best friend. Am I making sense at all? They may what? Hate your best friend. They may have, I mean, a whole lot. And I've seen people mess up relationship because of lack of relational intelligence. Right? Where because somebody hates your best friend and unconsciously is poisoning you, and before you know, start pushing. Including hate, is your boss they hate. Are your boss? Too much. What is it? Gra gra. So you must handle that. So let's rehearse it. Who wants to come? Come on. Let's start a conversation. Who wants to volunteer? And I will be the one that is critical. Anyone? Any volunteer? Okay. So let's start conversation. Morning, how are you? Yeah. Good. We thank God. God is good. You know, Nigeria. You know, T-Pain. Some person that's exactly, clap well. You know, don't let her begin to, hey, why are you clapping? Why is it? Clap well. Yes, sir. How is it? Good morning. I'm good. I'm good.
See you today.
We thank God.
All right.
Yeah.
To talk to me, all right?
No. We're just talking. It doesn't matter. But we're critical, yeah.
Okay. I was actually thinking about divesting an investment to a particular location
Okay.
in the US.
In the US.
Yes, but
Where?
okay, let's take it from this angle. There's a practical situation here I want to bring forward.
Okay. Are you hearing him? No, not hearing.
There's a practical situation that I'm bringing about here. I have a client.
Just continue. Let's continue.
All right, so
Just be loud enough so they can hear.
I'm not interested in investing in Nigeria any longer.
Okay.
And then I the pressures to do that. I prefer to stay US here and keep my investment in the US.
No, remember you are trying to market me, but we're just normally discussing.
Okay.
Right? You are not, because mind you, don't always be too obsessed to go into come and buy. Have conversation, normal. Right? So we're just having but the whole goal is to still sell me.
Okay. I'm an investment consultant. I am a developer.
No, we've passed that stage. Just normal talk. Just bring up any topic.
All right.
Anyone else who wants
What's
to?
your view
Yeah.
about Nigeria politics?
Nigeria in my own opinion, everybody in Nigeria is mad. Everybody. From president to the last person. Mad people, mad house, mad country. Nothing can work in this country. Nothing.
But do you know there are a lot of people that are really making so much money?
Who people, all of them, corrupt. Show me, there's no one person in Nigeria that made it legitimate. No one. All of them, they are all corrupt.
So I'm a Nigerian resident in Nigeria. I will run a real estate firm. And we have
you people are money launderers. They are the one. They are one of them. Laundering money, right? I know one politician don't put money inside our pocket.
Right, so that mindset is not bad in a way, but then The situation is that we need to really look critically as to what we can do to better the situation of the country. That's why most of us.
You people should stop collecting politician money. You real estate developers, you are the ones that collect all this politician money, right? You collect their money. You say you are doing real estate. They pump you up, and because you have collected their money and you must give a return, your property are too expensive. 200 million, 500 million. When will anybody get that kind of money? Yes.
In all honesty, I don't even know any politician. And we are doing.
How do we trust you? Is that not what everybody is saying? I don't know. No problem. God, all right. I'm telling you, I can't. But these are the realities here that you will face. You meet people, they will just bombard you like that. So this topic of relational intelligence is serious. Okay, who else want to try? One has given up.
Morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
Look amazing.
Thank you.
So I saw your post concerning Chinua and EZT.
Yes.
And you sing for peace.
Yeah.
What inspired that?
Well, you see, the body of Christ needs peace, and we need to, just see how, but that's not even a good topic. So pick another topic. Because remember, I'm the critical guy here, right? So, and in this case, I have to play neutral.
That was what I came with.
Who else? If you don't have, who else? Yes. Relational what? Intelligence, right? It's a tough one. I can show even me, I lose some of these battles, so I can't blame you, right? I've had situation, I just say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just let it go because you just know you won't win that battle. You won't win it. How are you, sir?
Thank God.
Yeah.
How's the day been?
Thank God. You look like a pastor.
Okay, maybe I'm one.
How much tithe and offering have you collected?
Well, I don't think I focus more on tithe and offering.
You don't focus on tithe and offering, okay?
More at helping the people and seeing how.
It's what all of you are saying. We're helping the people. We're helping the people get their private jets. The people are trekking. See this your suit now. I'm sure it's designer suit.
Jesus didn't teach us all about that.
Okay. So what did Jesus teach us?
He taught us to give back to the people.
But you people are not doing the right thing now.
Well, maybe some, not all.
Not all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me not speak for the general crowd.
Okay.
I believe some people are still doing right.
They can't hear you.
I believe some people are still doing right. Not all. So I don't think we need to generalize it.
Okay, if you say so, we'll keep quiet so that the thing continues.
Okay, we are discussing with the other man talking about how the country is corrupt.
Yes.
And I was interested in the conversation.
Okay.
I think people ended at a point trying to say that it's not possible to come out of the corruption. Everybody will just have to keep on going like that.
Okay.
That nature. But I think since we are coming from a general point of view, that let's come to the specific. That we still teach people to live with integrity. So I think there's a way out to this issue.
What's the way out?
In Nigeria.
What's the way out?
Because if we look at it, we say, well, the country is corrupt, and then
what's the way out now, guy? You're wasting our time. What's the way out?
Well, the way out to me, I think, is by culturing people.
So why haven't you cultured them?
Well, it may have started from some places which we may not have known. Like in the families, we have some of the family backgrounds where some people are being trained, to live with integrity, to act right. So if we say generally the country is corrupt and we cannot come out of that corruption, it's like saying there's no more hope.
Let's come for him, but it's boring me already. So let's look at few conversation around relational intelligence. Are we ready? So, but I'm sure this practice has helped us to see there's a problem here. And many of us, we find ourselves in those quagmire, isn't it? Number one, in those situations is for you to respect their position. Respect their what? Position. Right? So when you are having conversation with a potential client, critical, having all of this, respect their position. Like, well, I respect your position even though I don't agree, but I respect it. Right? So using those words are very powerful. I respect your position, but I don't, even though I don't agree. Number two, don't argue. Don't argue. Okay? This person you are hoping will eventually become your customer. So why argue? Are we together now? Don't go into arguments. I disagree. This. Don't. Just use number one. Sometimes the person will start the argument, but go back to number one. I respect your position, even though I don't agree. But hey, I mean, we see things from different perspectives, and we're neither right or wrong. Am I making sense at all? Are we sure? Okay. Number three, make them the hero. Right? And one of the ways you can make them the hero is by saying, sir, you know, that's also why I respect investors like you. Because you people are the one really changing this country. Because if we look at, but because you are buying, investing in Nigeria, companies you are investing, they are able to pay salaries. Right? And truly, you are doing better than many of these politicians. If it's the case of the person is tough on politics and all of that, do you see how you've made him the hero? And you have still created a path for him to do. The need, right, to have all of this. Another very powerful strategy is number four, offer them something. So I have had people that, because, and another word for this is where you will need more relational intelligence is strong-willed people. A lot of you have met strong-willed people. That human beings that are very strong-willed. A Dr. Cosmo is a strong-willed person. Right? Strong-willed person. I'm also to an extent. But maybe because I had to do a lot of sales and marketing, I learned to also understand where the flexibility needs to come in. Particularly when I'm dealing with people older than I am. I take out my strong-willedness, right? But if I'm dealing with mentees, you know, I can, and colleagues, I can be very straightforward. I'm not bending my rules, right? So when you're dealing with strong-willed people, offer them something. So I'll give you an example. I've had a situation where, because I'm dealing with a strong-willed person, right? I say, let's even forget what I led to. I'm trying to sell you. Can I come and wash your car? Can I come and anchor your event? I'm willing to help you write your book for free. Am I making sense at all? Oh, you are doing your birthday. Let me do something. I just go that route. Forget the business. they are the ones that eventually come back to the conversation of the what? Of the business by themselves. Because at some point, it's like, he's working for me, he's doing all of this thing for me, right? He's not charging me. We together now, what can I do? And because you offer them something, sometimes they now they themselves become more flexible, right? No, not vulnerable, flexible. They just, there's a word, it says the gift of a man creates room. That gift in that Bible is not talent. It's when you give someone something. And what you mean by room is that the person makes excuses for you. The person makes exception for you. Are we learning at all? It makes exception. Since he or she will have been more critical, he becomes less critical. Are we together now? Since he or she will have said, no, and I learned it about Nigeria. Nigeria is like that. When people come and say you're a thief, sir, they didn't eat from your money. I kid you now. They didn't eat from your money. Those who ate from your money say, how much did you steal, sir? How much? Are there not those who stole more? You see what I'm saying now? Now, that's bad anyway, because that shows us our moral is low, right? But I'm saying generally human beings who are strong-willed, if you offer them something, they make a room. Example, Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Two of us. Haven't they gone at each other before? Talk to me now. Are they not both strong-willed? They're both strong-willed now. But as soon as Elon Musk realized that, look, these guys, and I'm telling you this because many of the people you think are difficult are the easiest. If you just know how to have relational intelligence, they are the easiest. Because if they like you, they will defend you, die. And many of the people I know are like that. For example, President Obasanjo is like that. Sometimes I'm with Baba and I'm wondering, is this the same Obasanjo people talk about? Yeah. Most I've never, this is the first time I'm able to post picture of us in those kind of situations. I've had breakfast with Baba that is passing bold to me. Yeah, do you need something else? Is this same Obasanjo or maybe the man I'm meeting is not the real one. It's another. Are we together now? Now, very important. Turn all your argument to a question. Turn it to what? Number 5, question. So anything that you will have argued about, just turn it to a question. I will never invest in Nigeria again. So, so I respect your opinion. But is there anything that can happen to Nigeria that will make you change your mind? Is there an exceptional situation that can make you what? Reconsider investing in Nigeria? Are we learning at all now? Always turn your argument to a question. Right? Turn your argument to a what? To a question. And you'll be shocked. Many of them will just begin to say, well. Actually, to be fair, but when you go at it, unfortunately, many of us just want to go at it and prove we are right. And I tell people, I say, look, when you are dealing with people who are strong-willed and they are higher than you, don't waste your time arguing. Right? Don't waste your time trying to prove you are right. There's no point. And can I shock you? They are so intelligent that many of them, if they eventually discover they are wrong, they are the first to come and tell. I say, I argued with you 2 years ago. You are right, too. Yeah. One of my own mentors, Dr. Pepper, is like that. in the heat of the argument, simply, and he can now turn it. If he thinks you argue right, he can turn it to fight. Oh, I'm going home. You could don't appreciate me. You know, all this one, mentor, I'm helping you. So after time, I then learned, don't argue, right? Don't argue. It's important to just ask questions. But how about this? What if this had happened? Many times, they are the ones that will even start second guessing themselves when you turn into question. And in actual fact, in some cases, there is an exception to this rule. Are we learning? Yes. Come on, are we learning? Yes, sir. Why must you learn this? Can anybody give me an answer? Why? Why? Why is this subject important? Because you'll be wondering why is Dr. Stephen teaching us this? This particular intelligence. You can sit down, sit down, sit down.
Opinion, what do you interest?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the complexities within the business of government makes it more for an individual to be safe in the business profession. Because if you really want to take a talk, if you really want to make impact, you must take yourself and go into other business professions so that you can fit.
Next is a testimonial from our happy client.
It was going for 35 million naira, and you heard today 70 million naira already in less than 3 months. So what do you think will happen in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year or 2 years?
Next is today's product of the day. Kindly ensure to promote this across all your marketing platforms. Ensure it gets the visibility it deserves.
Welcome to Jasper Smart City, here live in Isheri North in Lagos State. And what do we have here? Our amazing estate called Jasper Smart City. We're here today for our last day flash sales promo here in Jasper Estate. Labisi, come here. So we have passed so many amazing locations. Labisi will be giving us a real, true to this amazing location. One of the amazing things I want you to see here is the work currently going on site. We came here due to what? Popular demand, to show people what is currently happening live on our site. You can see our gatehouse is currently being done, and over here you have our perimeter fencing also being done. So we want you to hear the amazing landmark to this very beautiful estate. So let me see.
And it's a work in progress here at Jasper Smart City, Isheri. One of the amazing landmarks here is the Meccano factory, just at the front of the estate here. Just few minutes, 5 minutes from this estate, we have the Meccano factory. We also have the Fan Estate. FAN Estate is just close here. We have the Riverview Estate. So we can say that this estate is an estate inside an estate. It's a very good community. We also have the Rainbow, the Rainbow FM. We have Channels Television. We have amazing locations, amazing landmarks close to this area. And one of the good things about today is the fact that we are doing a flash sales program, and we are at the last stage of the flash sales program. And what is this promo for? This promo is 70% discount on the original price of this estate. This estate originally sells for 50 million naira per plot, 55 million naira on installment, and 45 million naira per plot for mini estate. But right now, because of the 24 hours flash sales we are doing, we are selling it for 15 million naira per plot. Yes, and 20 million naira on installment, 10 million naira per plot for mini estate. That is equals to 60 million naira for an acre. This is the best opportunity to gain. The best time to buy is when it's selling at discounted price, and that's what we have for you here at Jasper Smart City.
So my beautiful people, who have said it all. This is one of the places to grow your wealth.